Cole Custer making the move in the 0-0. He takes second away. And around goes the 19. Coming out of turn 4, the 19 goes around and hits the inside wall. Matt Tifft, a tough start.
Talk about these playoff standings. Matt Tifft is 9th in the playoff standings. He has a 98-point advantage, but a wreck early in a race is very difficult. His first start here.
Well, you see at the top of your screen right here on the exit of turn 4, there seems to be some contact made between Tifft and the car behind him. Gets into the left rear quarter panel on the 19 and just nowhere to go. The straightaways aren't that narrow here as he spins out. Pretty heavy contact with the inside wall.
And, you know, so close to winning the race last week,
right.
And then the first lap today to be in a wreck. So you see he's on the outside. And, yeah, Steve, I think he got a little bit free and got free because he had contact. I'm sorry, I just can't make out who that car is that I think seemed to get into him.
Some contact was made on the 19 of Tifft, and you think about it, the last lap at Road America, contact was made. He was out front leading. Now the first lap at Darlington.
Into turn 1, this is the area where if you're going to give up, that's where normally you would see it. But the 3 contests. Ty Dillon contests a spot. Elliott Sadler.
Oh, and he's going to hit him. Might have been contact there. Sideways, still through 3, and around he goes. Caution comes out.
I don't know if there was contact, if the 3 just got loose, but that's the give and take of Darlington. The 3 could have let the 1 go into turn 1. He decides to contest the spot. He drives in there very hard on the gas early, and the car comes around. We'll have to decide to contest. Now he's in the gas, and you see there's no contact between the 3 and the 1. The 1 gets very close. I'm sure the 3 felt that air. Maybe he was already free, but then the 3 spins around. Great move by the 41 of Kevin Harvick, that bright green car, to miss him on the bottom. And Elliott Sadler just getting on the brakes. So you see right here as the 1 climbs the bank and he gets close, but there is really no contact.
There is no contact, and so this is bigger than just a spin. You don't have a lot of tires here. Now Ty Dillon and his team, they're going to have to come in and use a set of tires. That's going to hurt them later in the race.
Early on, early caution here at Darlington. Throwback scheme from 3-time ASA champion.
Yeah, you see him at the top of your screen, already very sideways, looks to be by himself entering turn 1. Very difficult corner, as they all are here at Darlington, but just 2 free, and Ray Black just loses the back end of the race car.
Slides down, so much asphalt here.
It's pretty much yours. They don't have a lot of choice but to give it to you. I think you're going to see Kevin Harvick right now make that move for the lead. He's close enough getting into 1.
Around goes the 24, and that will bring the caution out. Dylan Lupton. And that 24 has...
There you go.
Just went around on him.
Yeah. Drove into turn 1.
There you go. Keep covering.
Left side.
Joey Logano, Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, 1, 2, 3 as it round goes to 23.
You're all right. We just got to come around here and get a set of tires.
Spencer Gallagher around.
I started wrecking. I checked up. I'm pretty sure Ben ran me over.
Wow, drives in the corner, a 39 car. Got free in front of him, Ryan Sieg, and then he got tapped from behind.
William Byron got by on the bottom. The 23 of Spencer Gallagher running the old Michael Waltrip throwback scheme. This is going to be another great shot of it. Right here is William Byron just in front of you. He has to go low to avoid this.
You see it. Just check. Keep coming. Keep coming. No caution. By 1.
And so the caution has come out once again for this spin here at Darlington as we go NASCAR nonstop.
Playoff. Solid, but not where he wanted to be, and you got to spin right now, and that's Dakota.
We had talked about the 28 of Dakota Armstrong. Around he goes, and the caution comes out. 11 laps to go.
Can the pit crew perform as we see what happened to the 28 of Dakota Armstrong right here? Just high and free and loose. We talk about old tires, Jeff. You talk about you can't simulate it. Well, this is what it looks like. 35-lap tires at an old wore-out racetrack.
So here he goes, we're right along. Car goes in, heads toward the wall. As soon as he goes to the throttle, the back end comes around. Does a nice job, just locks it down. Rides it out. There's the tire below right there. There he goes, he's spinning all by himself. Nobody else involved.
3 wide for second. Hamlin makes the pass on the inside. He moves up to second. He'll be chasing after Logano. And what a run for Elliott Sadler in the 1. Winner last year, now up to 3rd, and he gets hit into the wall, but he stays straight. He's slowing down now. Caution comes out again. What an unlucky turn of events for Elliott Sadler.
You see right here, Erik Jones and the 1 are almost side by side coming off turn 4. I think the 1 is trying to take that outer lane. Erik Jones is not letting up. He feels he's to the outside of the 1. He stays there. There's definite contact. The 1 comes up, makes contact with the 20, and then hits the outside retaining wall.
And it looked like Erik Jones even got into the wall a little bit coming room.
Yeah, and I wonder, yeah, he's as high as he can go, and they're just, the 1 car has got him squeezed up in the wall. He was trying to give him room, and I think Elliott knew he was there, just didn't realize he had him closed up that much. The question now is how much damage does Erik Jones have, and is he going to have to pit?
This would be a great shot of it right here.
Marty.
And Elliott Sadler, that is said, that is completely my fault. I'm so sorry. He's apologized to the team several times because, as we told you earlier, they had a plan. This was
Caution has just come out. The 6 of Trevor Bayne had hit the wall just a moment earlier. And now we're seeing frustration. Looks like between 2 drivers, A.J. Allmendinger and Trevor Bayne, coming up the racetrack trying to avoid the 6. Got sideways.
Yeah, the 6 blew a tire because he had hit the wall about 2 laps before. In the middle of 3 and 4, he had gotten into the wall, and he drove into 1, and right there the tire's down, hits the wall. Then Allmendinger, just in responding and reacting to what he saw in front of him, couldn't get slowed down and got into Bayne.
Yeah, so Jeff, you mentioned that the 6 of Trevor Bayne blew a tire. Well, it was because of that first impact that you discussed. Well, this is turns 3 and 4. No damage yet on the 6, and you see he just gets very loose, tries to catch the back of the car. We're going to talk about a Darlington stripe. That's a Darlington crash. That you see right here, this is on the exit of turn 4. He just gets very, very, very loose, tries to correct, overcorrects hard into the outside wall a couple times. Pretty heavy damage. That thing was so side.
Up in turn 2. We've got a looper, and it's the number 47 in deep trouble, spinning down to the bottom of the racetrack.
It's A.J. Allmendinger there.
And the car number 51.
5th caution of the race. 5th caution of the race.
Just kind of catch the end as they're down. Probably happened trying to go side by side down into turn 1, possibly.
DiBenedetto getting caught on the outside. Scrapes up that one a little. That won't help the aero on that car.
We saw the 51 of Cody Ware. Looked like he might have just stopped, maybe just to try to avoid getting into that. Maybe with all the smoke, couldn't see, but looks like he's okay. See up ahead what we can see here. Just see how, yeah, and when you only have a couple of grooves and you have all that smoke, I tell you, as a driver, you just don't know what's up there. So the best thing is just to back it down. Riding along with Kyle.
Another attack, and it will be an attack featuring some new names. If you haven't heard about this Jones boy and number 77, stay tuned. This guy looks like another real deal, and it's prevalent wherever you look right now in Cup racing. Whatever you say about it, there's a...
Get to 36 points. But the second line's also very important. Oh, we have a yellow on the racetrack. The 83 is spun around.
Around goes the 83. Greg Gaulding bringing out the caution for the 6th time.
Oh, boy.
What this will more than likely do, it will clinch the win for Martin Truex Jr. unless they're able to clean it up very quickly. But a stage can win or end under a caution.
Yeah, I think you're right, Rick. This one's going to need to as they're coming to 2 to go. Looks like he has a flat tire at this point. The car's spinning. Quite a bit of damage all the way around the car. No, I'm mistaken, because right there you saw the tire pop. Maybe that was the inner liner.
And a caution in turn 2. The 38 goes around. So David Reagan will bring out the 7th caution of the night. Is it too few a laps for them to think about coming in for tires?
That doesn't come as we review here what happened to the 38. You see down very low, getting into the corner. The car just comes around on him, Jeff.
Yeah, just left sides on the apron, and that's not uncommon at Darlington, though. That normally doesn't cause a problem, but you can see he was very loose as soon as he got on the apron. I'd say a great job, not a good job, a great job to keep from hitting the wall. Spinning in turn 1, kept his foot on the gas. His foot's on the gas, rear tire spinning. Now he locks it up.
Spinning low right ahead.
That initial foot on the throttle kept the car going down the hill from getting